Hey there everybody, Andrew Rice here, Golf Digest Top 50 teacher, Golf.com Top 100 teacher, and today I'm with my good buddy Eric Cogorna, and we are going to share some of our trade secrets to help you get some more spin on those wedges. Check it out.
All right, guys, so let's talk about how to spin your wedges like the pros. We're super lucky here to have Mr. Andrew Rice with us. Andrew, thanks for coming out today.
I think I'm the lucky one.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. We're happy to have you. So what we're going to talk about today is how to increase your spin with your wedges and go a little bit in depth with that and share some things with you that I've learned from Andrew. And so I'm super excited, and let's go ahead and switch spots and dig right into it.
Let's do it. Let's do it, Eric. You know, I think the first thing that we want to talk about is, and really this is what this whole video is all about, is the interaction between the club face and the golf ball.
Yes.
Okay, and we want to keep that as clean as possible, because clean contact means more friction, more grip, and all of that leads to more spin. So I'm going to, without any further ado, I'm going to run a little experiment. We've got TrackMan up and running here,
yes,
so
sir,
that we can quantify some of these numbers. I'm going to hit these shots off of a tee, not because it's going to make it easier, although I certainly don't mind that it's off of a tee, but we're just going to try to run a clean experiment. And I really just want to paint the picture for a lot of your viewers out there, so that they can start to understand, wow, friction and how that club face grips the cover of the golf ball makes a big difference.
Love it.
Okay, so I've got my 58 degree. I hit pitch shots with my 58. For many of your viewers, that might be something different. Hopefully not more loft than a 58. I find typically better with a little less loft.
Got it.
Okay, so 56, 55, 54 in that range would work best for most people.
Yep.
I've got clean, dry range ball, just a regular range ball here, and I'm going to try to hit this around 50 yards. Okay, Andrew, here we go. And so I thought that was a little bit, what was the dynamic loft on that, Eric?
So dynamic loft was 36.5.
Yes, that was thin.
That's so good.
Okay, I'm going to do another one.
It was 47.8. Okay. So
yeah,
pretty
it was
good
close.
there.
It was
Okay.
close, but that was definitely thin.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna boot that. Let me try that again. I'm a little nervous here. Yeah? That was better.
Look good.
Go.
I think we're going to be close there on that one as
Okay,
well.
so dynamic loft, I'm typically looking for something around mid-40s. Okay, what is dynamic loft?
Yeah.
It's simply the loft of the club as it runs into the back of the golf ball.
Got it.
Okay, so I've taken my 58 and turned it down to 44 on that particular shot.
Perfect.
The ball launched at 31, the spin rate was 6,500, carry 47. Pretty close.
That's
okay,
pretty darn good.
next one. Now I'm going to take a Pro V1.
Okay.
A premium golf ball. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Pro V1. Lots of premium golf balls out there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give this club face a wipe, just get some golf ball residue off of there. And there's our wet towel. It will be making an appearance in a minute.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay, I'm going to try to hit the same shot. Here we go. That felt good.
You got that 50-yard shot down pat?
Yes, I've hit more than a few of those.
So let's see what this one says here.
Okay, dynamic loft 43.2, very similar. Okay,
Yep.
less than 1 degree difference. The ball launched slightly lower, the spin rate slightly up.
Yep.
6,800, so 300 RPMs more?
Yep, yep.
6,500 to 6,800, 300 RPMs, and the carry was 48. Okay, same thing. Now watch this.
Yep.
This is the fun part. And Eric, if you could,
Yeah.
pour some water on this ball and club face.
Yes, I can do that.
As I play this shot, please.
I can do that.
So watch the massive difference.
Want just
here.
right on top
okay,
here?
on the ball, on the club face, and I'll whack it. Thank you.
Is that good?
Perfect.
Okay.
Here we go. Watch this ball fly. Straight up in the air.
So you still got the 50 down pat,
I
water
still
or
got
not?
the
Okay,
50
still got the 50 down pat.
I've hit
In fact, you're pretty darn good with that.
48.3. Okay. So dynamic loft in the same ballpark, mid 40s.
Yep.
The launch went up 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay. And the spin rate 3,500. So the spin rate was cut in half.
So talk me through that.
Okay. So why? Essentially, we put water on the ball and on the club.
Yep.
And what happened there was the ball effectively hydroplaned off the face. Okay.
Yep.
The ball slipped up the face, and too often people misunderstand the role of grooves. The role of grooves is they're there just like the tires on our car. Okay. We have grooves on our tires not to grip the road better, but to act as a hiding place, a channel for moisture and matter to get out of the way, so we can still get those bits of rubber in between the grooves in contact with the road. Okay, that's going to keep our car on the road. That's going to keep our golf ball on the green.
So say that one more time. The grooves are not there for what?
Their primary purpose is not spin.
Yes, got it.
Their primary purpose is a hiding place.
Yep.
Okay, that channel, whether it's a square groove or a V groove, that channel is there so that moisture can get pushed into that, and the ball can still get some contact with the flat spots between the grooves.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
And so now this is all kind of cool, and golf geeks
I
like
love
you and
it.
I love
like
this
it. Yes,
stuff.
sir.
Okay, but what can golfers take home? What can the takeaway be here?
Yep.
I think what we need to understand is that there is a frictional component. Okay, the cover is going to be gripped by the club face to some degree.
Yeah.
What can we do to turn that volume up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Number one, professional grade wedge. Get yourself a good wedge. Okay, don't just have, 7, 8, 9 pitching gaps, sand wedge, and extension of your set. Okay,
Yep.
get yourself a professional grade wedge, a scoring wedge.
Yep.
Okay, keep it nice and clean. Very important. Okay,
Yeah.
keep it clean. I often have people come to my golf schools and they say, Andrew, I want to learn how to hit that spinning pitch shot. And I go, well, that's easy. What golf ball do you play? Well, any ball that I find.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
If you're not finding good premium golf balls, you're not going to be able to spin the ball as much as the pros. Okay.
And in terms of keeping your wedge clean,
Yes.
preferred and not preferred ways to do that?
Oh, certainly.
Okay.
This is. Thank you for that segue there, Eric. The wet towel, the damp towel.
Yes.
So important. And why is a damp towel better? And I'm sure many of you use a tee to clean the grooves out. Why is a towel better than a tee? The tee cleans only the inside of the groove. The towel
Got it.
cleans the flat spots, and the flat spots really are more important than the grooves.
The towel cleans the flat. This is good. I'm learning something here. Okay,
the
yeah,
towel cleans the flat spots
Yes.
and the groove, whereas the tee
Got
cleans
it.
only the groove. And it's the flat spot that is going to get in contact. Think about it, those grooves in your tires, Formula One race car tires. One big flat spot, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Smooth, soft, they can grip the road, they can go around the corners faster.
And that's a really subtle explanation and thing there that, to be honest with you, like when I'm in there, I
Yeah.
have my tee out doing the
Yeah,
grooves like
yeah,
that
yeah.
too, but the sole function there is not for the spin.
It's
Right, so it
not.
doesn't- yeah,
the
got it.
primary purpose is not spin.
Got it.
It's channeling matter, moisture, most often moisture, out of the way.
Got it. So,
Okay.
so we have a premium wedge. We're cleaning it with a wet towel, not a tee.
Correct.
We've got a premium golf ball.
Premium golf ball.
Yeah.
And the rest is up to us. Let's make sure we hit fairways.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
We can get cleaner contact out the fairway than we can out of the rough.
And-
Also know this. Here's an
Yeah.
interesting one. If you're playing early in the morning and there's a lot of dew out, okay, you're not going to be able to hit that really sexy low launch, high spinning, one hop and stop pitch shot. Simply because as the club comes into the golf ball, believe it or not, the club will actually contact the grass before it gets to the ball, even on good strikes.
Yes.
And so we'll have some water interrupting that friction between the face and the ball.
And so if we were going to put an order of importance,
Yes.
and I came to you and I said, hey, prioritize that for me.
Yeah.
And I said, what's the first thing I'm going to do for more spin would be which one of those?
I'm going to clean my club face.
Clean club.
Yeah, clean
Simple.
club.
We can all do that.
Everyone can do that.
What percentage of golfers that you work with would you say clean their clubs the right way, let's say, after each time they hit it? Over, under?
25.
Right, okay.
Okay, I thought you were going to say what percentage of golfers clean their clubs.
Yeah, flip that on you, reverse that on you.
Yeah, I think we got the
And
other
so
75.
what's crazy about that is if that's true, let's say that ballpark is right, maybe 75% of golfers who want more spin
Yeah,
don't get it because their clubs aren't clean enough.
correct.
Not in that technique, maybe,
Not
right? Potentially,
technique,
right?
Not technique.
It starts with something simple that we can all do. That would be priority number one.
Yep.
Would number two be
Premium ball.
premium ball number
Premium
two?
ball.
Yeah.
Okay, premium ball. And then, conditions,
Yeah.
the situation, the lie. Are you into the grain? Is it wet? Are you in the rough? Are you in the fairway?
Yeah.
Is it dry? Those kind of things are going to make a big difference. Those kind of things are going to affect it.
And so, I don't know if there's a tough way to pose this to you, but obviously when we have people come in, they say
Yeah.
all the time, hey, I watched the tour pros spin their wedges so
Yeah.
much. What did they do different? How do I spin it like them? If you had to,
Yeah.
what percentage of why the tour pros on TV spin it as much as they do, what percentage is that of the things we just talked about, clubs, ball conditions, and what percent is technique and skill, if you had to separate those two pieces?
It's 90% of what we've spoken about is why they're spinning it.
90%.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, like, that's powerful in and of
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah, it's a great question, actually.
And thank you. And if it is 90%, and someone comes and wants to spend time to improve their spin, that means 90% of their focus should be on those areas
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Check mark those boxes before going through the technique pieces that you may put in.
Definitely.
Is that
Definitely.
fair?
There is nothing. Golfers seem to be under the impression that there's something mystical and magical about spin. Like you've got to do something as the club head runs into the ball. Let's keep in mind, impact lasts for 1/2000th of a second.
Yeah.
What can I do magically during that 1/2000th of a second to spin the ball more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really, all I can do is I can strike the ball properly. That's up to, that's my technique. That's up to me. That's my skill.
Yeah.
But the other things are so simple and so easy to take care of
Yeah.
that's what's going to start to make the big difference.
Love it.
Okay.
So in terms of spin, let's cover those things first, right? Let's check mark those easy boxes.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we have a premium wedge. Let's make sure we have a premium ball,
Yeah.
a clean club, good conditions. And then let's cover the technique pieces that we'll talk about in other videos to make sure our contact is solid.
Correct.
Anything else on spin, Andrew, or is that a pretty good overview in terms of what the person could take in terms of knowledge and what they can do to get more spin?
I think one more little thing I'd like to add, Eric, is golfers are also under the false impression that more loft equals more spin.
Okay.
And we get to a point where spin actually starts to come down. Golfers seem to think that a 64-degree wedge is going to give me a lot more spin. And that's why I believe so many golfers have those kind of clubs in their bag.
Yeah.
It's going to give me a lot more spin. It doesn't actually, it actually spins the ball less. I find that way more golfers will spin the ball more with their 54 than they will with their 60.
Why is that?
Okay, because we're getting into fancy terms here, but
Yeah.
spin loft, okay?
Got it.
When we get beyond a certain point, spin is going up, 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 and as the loft continues up, spin will actually get to a point where it starts to come down.
Got it.
Okay,
Got it.
and that 64 degree, we don't realize it, but we're relying on stopping the ball this way. No spin on that, but it stopped quickly.
Interesting.
High launch, high land angle, that'll
Yes.
get it to stop. Okay, and
Yeah.
so we're going to do better. Why? When we're just off the edge of the green, do we hit a bump and run or do we hit a flop shot? We all are going to choose the bump and run. Why? Because it's easier to control.
Absolutely.
Okay? And so when we go 64 and we start hitting these really, nuclear pitch shots that go way up in the air,
Right.
we start to lose control. We're not spinning it more. We might stop it quickly, but we're not spinning it anymore.
Stopping
Okay?
it because of the trajectory difference.
Exactly.
Got it.
That land
Landing
angle is so steep, like that golf ball just stopped. That had no spin on it, though.
Love it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
That is difficult to control. And ultimately, we want to hit higher spin, lower launch pitch shots so we can start to get them up and down. Okay.
Absolutely.
Start to get them up and down.
Control the ball flight better, control
Control
how
the
much
ball.
it spins out. Absolutely.
For sure.
And so, listen, Guy, you feel good with that for spin?
Yeah, I like that.
Even for me, and I think that's powerful, is that little thing about the tee versus the wet towel.
Yeah.
And for me being able to learn, that means there's a lot of people who are going to learn from that too. And little subtle adjustments that they can actually control and get out of the mindset that I need to make all these mechanical improvements to improve my spin.
Correct.
Which I think was kind of the big picture of what we wanted to talk about
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So, Guys, that spin, learning how to spin it like the pros, hopefully that information helps move you in the right direction and take some of your time and focus out of areas where it doesn't necessarily have to be, so you can get more spin and ultimately play better golf. Listen, if you guys want to learn more about wedges, I really highly urge you to check out the wedge project that Andrew put together. I really think it can help take your wedge game to the next level. We're going to go ahead and put a link in the description down below for that. And if you want to learn more about how to golf better and enjoy this beautiful Westin resort back here, please come down and hang out with Andrew at one of his golf schools. We'll go ahead and put a link for that below. Andrew, thanks for hanging out with us today. This was awesome, man.
Thanks, brother.
You got
Enjoyed
it.
it.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope above all else it's beneficial to your golf game. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If you've got a friend that you know could benefit, and I'm sure you do, please feel free to share it. I would love to have you on my channel as a subscriber. That way we can stay connected, and I'm going to go out of my way to help you get more joy when you're out on the golf course this year. Thanks for watching.